I pity the fool who puts on my jewelry. I do. I pity the fool that
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 catchphrases kids today don't recognize.
Boring. I want my MTV.
It's not your MTV. The MTV belongs to all of us.
For this list, we're looking at popular taglines that were once as common as coffee, but now are unrecognizable to most youth. Do you have a favorite old catchphrase? Let us know in the comments. Number 10, Gettin Jiggy. Anyone born into the new millennium will likely have difficulty narrowing down where this one came from. Then hip-hop artist, now actor Will Smith, released his song Gettin Jiggy with It in January of 1998.
Gettin jiggy with it. Gettin jiggy with it.
Both the tune and accompanying music video became a huge hit that year, prompting countless fans to get jiggy. The meaning behind it has changed slightly as the years have progressed. The term really was more about being completely uninhibited in how one dances in public.
He doesn't like my taste in music?
Guess not.
You should have been there last year. I got jiggy with it.
Just let it all out there like no one else matters. Today, some folks take it to be a more intimate term. But either way, it still reminds us of that song.
You are not going out and getting jiggy with some boy. I don't care how dope his ride is.
Number 9. What's the 411? Long before text messages and online communication, people used their phones to actually, talk. And when there was no Google, people could dial 411 on their phone, and someone on the other end of the call would help them find the number for a person or business.
Hello, operator. This is an emergency. Give me the fire department or the police or the paramedics. Somebody. I don't care. You decide.
411 became synonymous with getting information. Naturally, those who had grown up with the free service started using the term in everyday language.
April, what's the 411, little mama? What's the hot goss? Who you crushing on these days?
Ew, my husband, weirdo.
What's the 411 became ubiquitous for asking someone for more details about any given subject. Although the service still lives on, the saying has seen better days.
In the parlance of the urban music scene, what's the 411?
Number 8. Where's the beef?
Where's the beef? Where's the beef? What the hell's that supposed to mean?
Where's the beef?
When McDonald's and Burger King are your two biggest competitors, what do you do to stand out from them? You poke a little fun at the size of the buns in your new ads. Wendy's released a commercial in 1984 where a senior citizen sees so much bread for their burger and asks the question,
Where's the beef?
The saying stuck among consumers, but not just in regards to the size of a burger. It became synonymous with looking far beyond the superfluities and getting at the heart of a subject. Rarely heard today, the saying lives on through memory and the wonders of YouTube.
Where's the beef?
Where's the beef?
Where's the beef?
Where's the beef?
Number 7. Take a chill pill.
You need to calm down. You're being too loud.
Long before Taylor Swift told us to calm down, people were using plenty of different idioms to try and temper their agitation. Back in the 80s and 90s, it was fairly common to hear someone tell you to take a chill pill when you'd get a little too anxious, upset, or irritable.
Where's Chip? Why isn't he here yet?
He'll be here, okay? Take a chill pill.
It was a staple of the era, especially given how ADHD had become far more prevalent at the time. Interestingly enough, however, a recipe for a real chill pill appeared in multiple books in the 1870s, which were allegedly used to treat fevers. Maybe one of those could have been used to dial someone down when needed.
Take a chill pill.
I don't need to take a chill pill.
Here. Right there. Down the hatch.
I really don't want to take the chill pill. Huh?
Attaboy.
Number 6. All that and a bag of chips.
Hey there, you're all that and a bag of chips.
What a cool phrase. I hope it never sounds dumb and dated.
What do sick, dope, goat, and lit have in common? They're all variations on a theme of being awesome. Whereas kids today might say something like, man, that's totally sick, there was a time when a bag of Doritos almost conveyed the same thing. All that and a bag of chips was frequently spoken by teenage kids of the 1990s when referring to things that were simply the best of the best. It seemed that anything that was great was somehow made even better by adding a crunchy treat to it. Hey, we don't make this stuff up, we just list them.
You ate all that in a bag of potato chips?
What are you talking about?
Number 5. What you talking about, Willis? The year was 1978, and NBC rolled out a new TV show called Different Strokes. It told the story of two African-American boys who went to live with a widowed, well-to-do Caucasian man. The late Gary Coleman played Arnold, the young boy who often was at the center of many episodes. He'd often snap back at his brother, saying,
"What you talking about, Willis?"
when he'd be confused or misunderstand something. Coleman would become well known for his character and the catchphrase. Fans of the show years later would recite the quote whenever someone would make an incomprehensible comment.
I think we already know what it is, don't we, Coach?
What you talking about, Willis?
It's one of the older phrases on this list, but it still brings a smile to those who remember it.
What you talking about, Mo? What you talking about, everyone?
Number 4, what's up? Now, here's one we're sure a lot of people were glad to see fade into oblivion. Made famous through a series of Budweiser commercials from 1999 to 2002, this one was borderline annoying to some.
Hello? What's that?
A clearly exaggerated version of saying what's up. The big gag here is how long you can drag on the up portion of this phrase before it's gone too far. Amazingly, it's something that's found its way into the mainstays of pop culture and is still seen occasionally today. It's been parodied and redone multiple times, including spots on The Simpsons, Ant-Man and the Wasp, and even The Office.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Yet hardly anyone born in the 21st century will understand what they're saying.
What's up? What's up?
Number 3, I pity the fool. Quick trivia question. Who is Lawrence Turreau better known as? If you guessed Mr. T, you would be right. Appearing as Clubber Lang in Rocky III, his famous catchphrase almost comes off as a throwaway line while being interviewed before a match.
No, I don't hate Balboa, but I pity the fool, and I will destroy any man who tries to take what I got.
The quote stuck with him, and Turreau has been using it ever since.
I pity the fool who didn't bring an envelope to this bar mitzvah.
Often misinterpreted, T has gone on record clarifying it's about showing mercy and not anger, but can easily be taken for the latter given who's delivering the line.
I always took it as I pity the fool means I want to kill the guy.
No. When you pity somebody, you're showing them mercy. Because I didn't start this pity stuff. It was in the Bible.
It's become such an iconic part of his image that he had it trademarked so no one else could make use of it.
I pity the fool who's illogical.
Number 2. Pardon me, would you have any Grey Poupon? You know you've spent your advertising money well when even 40 years later people still remember a single commercial. As one fancy car pulls up to another, one rider asks the other,
"Pardon me, would you have any Grey Poupon?" But of course.
The high-end Dijon mustard company had been in business for more than 100 years before this famed commercial cemented them into the history books. Forever associating the brand with wealth, the slogan remained a heavy part of their advertising campaign for several years, including a new version released in 2013.
Pardon me, would you have any Grey Poupon?
But of course. Farnsworth, I do believe that well-groomed man is driven off with that Grey Poupon.
It surely isn't part of your daily vernacular, but it's certainly something far more obscure than some on this list.
Pardon me, do you have any Grey Poupon?
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. I Want My MTV. It was 1981 when music television debuted and aired Video Killed the Radio Star by the Buggles. In much the same way that MP3 changed music listening habits, so did MTV when they brought videos into our home. Within a year, the station's new slogan, I Want My MTV, helped influence thousands of young music listeners to tune in and see the latest and greatest videos.
I want my MTV!
I want my MTV.
I want my MTV! Call your cable company and say, I want my MTV!
It helped MTV become the place to be for all aspiring musicians. You were not going to get anywhere unless you had a video on MTV. The catchphrase was even included in the Dire Straits song Money for Nothing. Alas, you could argue that YouTube killed the music video network, along with this saying.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.